So Soumya, what do you think is the worst thing, or like the worst thing that could happen in a wedding, or just a bad wedding?
A lot of things come to mind, but I think the first thing that came to my mind was, have you seen the movie Vivaah? So Vivaah has a movie.
Oh no.
The Titula wedding was a disaster in that movie. So it's about Shahid Kapoor and Amrita Rao, and the entire movie.
Okay, it's the journey from engagement to marriage, which is not what I am saying. That is the motto of the movie. Remember, there was a time in the 90s when all movies had mottos. Like
Tagline.
Yeah, so that you knew what you were knew what you were getting into. So,
Yeah.
Khoj the adventure.
Yeah.
So like it all had like this. So one Hindi, one English.
Whatever, it was a Barjatya movie. You know what to expect from a Barjatya movie, I think. I think like everybody expects it to be extremely grand and extremely family oriented. But what happens
is another way of saying like super sanskari.
Yeah, super sanskari.
Yeah.
But what happens in that movie is that wedding, the titular wedding, it catches fire, and then the bride gets burnt up. And it's about how Shahid Kapoor still wants to marry her after that, and he's a hero because of it.
Yeah, he's a hero because of this. And like her father's like crying, like I could have never asked for a better man because you.
In fact, her father was like, I
married
know.
the girl you were going to marry.
Dude, her father was like, no, I'm sure that you don't want to marry my daughter now. Why would you? Her face was the only good thing about her.
That whole. You know what? The whole movie was a disaster.
Yeah, but
so the wedding was.
I think the wedding,
built up nicely.
that wedding comes to mind.
Yeah. It's a very good example
Yes.
of everything going to shit. So I just thought, okay, what is like historically one of the worst weddings possible? And that's when I found this gem, right? And I read about it, and I was like, okay, this is not real. Like this cannot. Someone has to have written this.
I'm worried now.
Okay, it starts in France, as all dramatic things do.
Okay.
So there was a princess called Princess Margaret. Now she was called the Margaret, the wow, something like that. And I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to call her
Maggie.
Just going to call her Margaret or Margot, as a lot of people did.
Maggie.
As Maggie, as apparently I'm going to do for the rest of this. Including Alexander Dumas, who wrote a whole novel about her adventures called Queen Margot or Maggie. So you're like, okay, what's so special about like queens back then really didn't have like that much agency. It's like usually like they would get married, have 9 kids, and then the king would pop off because usually there's a huge age difference, and then they would get agency.
Correct.
Then they would make alliances, ruin lives, kill people. Right?
Because that's what queens do when they get agency.
And when the youngest son is too young, that's when the queen mother rules, right? So, but this lady was I think she just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, which is why this whole thing is about her. Okay, so her mom. This is a time in France where Catholics and Protestants were just having at each other.
Right.
They were not having any peace, reconciliation, nothing. They hated each other. So her mom, Catherine, decides like, I know what to do about this. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get Maggie married to the one Protestant dude from a Protestant family.
Because then correct.
One Catholic.
Samdhi ji, hum alliance bana lenge aur fir
what could possibly go wrong? Okay, so she was like, this is a good idea, I'm gonna do this. And so, but in this particular marriage, weirdly, both of them were like 19 years old.
Okay.
Which was again super rare because so now I'm gonna give you a breakdown of Margot's family. Okay, so there is Catherine the mom. Then there is Maggie. Maggie has lots of brothers, but they're not important other than Henry. Because Henry's going to take the throne over, okay? So she has a brother, Henry the Third. She's getting married to Henry of Navarre. Okay.
Same name, but different dude.
But before she got married to Henry of Navarre, she had a love affair with a guy called Henry of Guise. Okay, so
क्योंकि इंग्लैंड में एक ही नाम रहता है.
इंग्लैंड नहीं, फ्रांस.
My bad.
Is apparently
my bad. Henry.
Yeah, okay, it's like very very titillating. So
titillating.
So yeah, so before she got married, she was also roaming around with Henry of Guise, and her brother was like, oh, "What is this bullshit?"
Brother Henry only.
Yeah, her brother Henry was like, "What is this bullshit? He's just one duke from someplace. You have to marry a king. You're not going to see each other anymore."
Okay.
उसको उसने scene से ही हटा दिया, guys.
Got it.
Then she got no more guys. No more guys for you. Sounds familiar? Yes, mom. Anyway, so then, yeah. So now she's getting married to Henry of Navarre. We can even call him Navi. Because
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, Navi is nice.
Yeah, so he's getting married to Navi, supposed to. So the wedding party has come, and it's in Notre Dame में शादी होने वाला है.
हाँ, मतलब
grand royal wedding. Only Paris is very Catholic. Okay?
Oh, okay.
And so the outside Notre Dame, the priest comes and be like, yeah, the Protestants not coming inside. The future prince or king was not allowed to enter the church where he was supposed to get married. He had to send a proxy inside, and that person got married to Maggie, and immediately after that they were like, you have to convert. You have to convert.
So it just felt like a giant ploy at that point.
Exactly, and Navi was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
But he was like, to save, he was feeling unsafe. And turns out for good reason. Because this is happening. I'll tell you the exact date because it's important. Okay? So this shadi happened on 19th August 1572.
Okay.
4 days later, what takes place is called the Bartholomew Massacre, which is the entire wedding party of Protestant people comes to Paris and they all get slaughtered by the Catholics. So the ranges of the numbers of slaughtered Protestants range from 5,000 to 30,000 people. Okay, and this is the wedding party that had come. They were like, हाँ अपना king का जश्न मनाएंगे. And the thing what Maggie did is she protected her husband. She was like, no one's killing him. Like, I don't like him, but no one's killing him. So he stayed there. Basically, then he became sort of imprisoned there for 4-5 years. And you can understand that he wasn't then very fond of his in-laws. Okay, because it is literally theorized that her mom planned this. She planned that they'll get them here and kill all of them, winning favor. Because later she tried to convince Maggie कि अरे अभी annul कर देना marriage. And Maggie was like, you told me to get married to him. And I got married to him. He's my husband. I'm not unlearning this shit.
Catherine.
Yeah, I know. So there's this thing that she planned this. There are these royal paintings of Catherine being like, well, people are getting murdered. It's pretty good. We'll put it up here. So, as a black में वो देख रही है कि क्या हो रहा है. It's very cool. So, massacre takes place. This is not, you would think this is the end of the story because it's just a wedding, right? How bad can it go? After the massacre, years pass where Navi is imprisoned. He escapes and joins the Protestant military. Of course.
मतलब थोड़ा बहुत revenge भावना तो होगी ना उस आदमी में. Like his whole Bharat got massacred.
And so now, okay, he is in a loveless marriage with Maggie. Maggie also like, yeah. And he is out as a Protestant military thing, but he is looking at Paris ki Paris mera hai. Okay? This guy, her brother Henry, has become king. He's King Henry III now. Okay? Henry of Guise won some great war and he's considered the champion of the Catholics. Now, Henry of Guise basically looks at Henry III, her brother, saying, you guys were like flirting around with Protestants. You are not like actually Catholic. I should be king. Thus begins the War of the Three Henrys. It's actually called that in history. The War of the Three Henrys. And they're all related to Maggie. It's so weird. So, long story short, her brother is like, that's it, your boyfriend is too irritating. He gets the boyfriend assassinated. Uske boyfriend ka ek cousin tha who was a cardinal. He also gets killed. Cardinal ko mara, to people in France are like, you killed a cardinal? You're supposed to be our Catholic king. What is wrong with you? So a monk assassinated her brother. Finally, Navi randomly is like, I guess I'm king of France now. Literally, this is the story of the assassination of Henry III. He's like, I have a secret to tell you. He's like, tell na. And he stabs. So Henry III dies, and while he's dying, he tells his court, okay, people, when I die, you must honor Navi as your new king. So Henry of Navarre becomes the king of France, and Maggie, who started off being the princess of France, becomes the queen of France. And the first thing he does, the story doesn't end there. What kind of story would that be? The first thing that the new king of France does is announce his marriage to Maggie. The end, happy ending, bye.
What happens to Maggie after that?
No, she lived a good life.
Okay. I don't know actually what to think.
Because, dude, she happens to be the first royal who wrote memoirs. So her expansive life during all of this, actually she is a woman with a whole lot of agency. And they show that like her protecting of Navi and all that, right?
It was a very
she didn't love him
times. Yeah.
But she did that because she thought it was her duty.
Yeah.
And like even though he annulled the marriage, she reserved her title as queen. She reigned as queen till the end of her life. So she was like sorted, but all this Henry nonsense was going on in the background.
My God, dude, this is a very shitty marriage.
Full Bharat died.
Full Bharat died only. Then
there was a war.
Henry and random cardinal died.
Her brother killed her ex-boyfriend. And then died. You know what? Never mind. Like when I read this only, I'm like, this has to be the story. You can't do anything.
But I think my favorite part of this is how her brother died. It's got to be my favorite part because it feels so anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Also, I would fall for that.
I think so.
I would fall.
I 100% think so.
That's secret.
And that too, it's a monk, right? Like you're like, what will he do?
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little scary, weird, horrible marriage story.
It was a wonderful story.
And if you like this, we talk about this and a whole lot more in our podcast about marriages right here.
Yep.
And please subscribe to our channel Padaku Panda.
And comment, guys. This is, I think there's many times you guys went, wow, and we'd like to know when.
Exactly. And please share, subscribe, and follow Padaku Panda. We have new episodes every Friday and a little one every Wednesday.